Let's talk about infidelity. The rate at which infidelity has increased in our society today is actually alarming. A married man goes out and he cheats, and then people say it's a normal thing, just find a way to deal with it. You know, I don't know, I'm wondering, like, how did we get here? My name is Busola. Welcome to Gist with Busola on SCZ TV. Now, contrary to what you might be thinking, I'm not here to castigate anybody. I'm not here to castigate any gender, okay? I'm just going to be focusing on the causes of infidelity. Why do we have so many cases of infidelity today? Now, the number one cause on my list is lack of sexual satisfaction. Now, that is a major problem that most people in committed relationships, most people in marriages face today. You know, they are not satisfied with the sex in their relationship, and then they go out. Rather than talking to each other, they go out there. You know, this leads me to the second cause on my list, and that is lack of honest communication. Talk to each other, communicate. You're not strangers to yourselves, right? I mean, there was something that brought you guys together in the first place. The fact that you could talk to each other, you felt an attraction towards each other. You know, there was a connection. You know, just talk, be honest about what you feel. You're not satisfied with how the sex is, talk about it. You don't like how your relationship is going, talk about it. You feel like your marriage is boring these days, talk about it. You know, lack of honest communication is a big issue in every relationship today. Now, the next on my list is lack of self-control. Lack of self-control, lack of self-discipline. That is major. A lot of ladies today, a lot of young men today actually lack self-discipline. You know, they lack self-control. It's understandable. You get to meet people out there, you feel attracted to them and everything. But do you have to act on your attraction? No. Especially when you're committed to somebody. If you're single, that's fine. But when you're in a marriage, you're in a committed relationship with somebody, then you know that these things are actually you cannot, you know, you should not actually be found in any sort of relationship, any sort of romantic relationship, apart from that you have with your partner, not with anybody else, okay? Now, there are also personal factors, you know, that actually leads to infidelity. Personal factors like lack of self-confidence. You know, you don't have confidence in yourself. You feel insecure at any given opportunity, at every given time. Your partner is someone that maybe because of work, he has to work with the opposite sex, or she has to work with the opposite sex. And then because of your insecurity, you know, you complain, you nag, you know, somehow, some way, making your partner lose interest in you. You know, there is that. There is also the part where I think this is actually very peculiar to the female gender. No offense, okay? I'm also a lady. But you know, you're married and then you just stop trying to look good. You know, you start to tie wrapper around in the house and just like, you feel like you're already in your husband's house anyway. You don't need to bother anymore. No, there's a reason why your husband was attracted to you in the first place. Go on with it. If it's that it was your hair you always made that you always loved, continue with it. Don't start doing calabar. You know, carry on with it. If it's the makeup, continue with it. You know, if it's your body, watch your weight, watch your stomach. You know, do everything to make sure that physically you look good. Intellectually, you are sound. You know, being in a marriage doesn't mean the end of the world. It doesn't mean you stop caring about things. It doesn't mean you stop adding value to yourself, okay? So these are things that can actually cause a person, whoever, whether male or female, to start to look outside, because the truth is there are lots of really cool people out there. There are a lot of awesome people out there. You have one conversation with them and then you're like, intelligent and stuff. So I meet those people out there and I come back to the house. What new thing are you bringing in, you know? I don't want to stay and see the same thing like every day. Okay, so these are some causes that I'm able to come up with today. I hope that we take our time, you know, to reevaluate ourselves. And for those of us that are single, before you go into any relationship at all, know why you're going into it. Know what you're going into it for. That is the very first step. Once you're in a committed relationship, decide on your own, like you want to focus on it, okay? And make sure to pay attention to every little detail. This actually goes a long way in helping. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this short video of mine. Please keep in mind to like, to share, and to subscribe, okay? And I will be bringing you more interesting videos. For now, I have to take my leave, so bye.